could reduce maternal deaths by 75%. That is lives saved. That is futures transformed and potentials unleashed. Every day, trillions flow through global markets, yet the most impactful investment of all gets neglected. This isn't just economics, it's values, in my opinion. Do we value women enough to put their health at the center, or do we keep treating it as secondary and something to, address later? If you're serious about progress, women's health isn't charity. It's infrastructure. It is the foundation everything else is built on. And it's time we invest like it. Invest in the third pillar, that is innovation. We live in the era of extraordinary innovation, digital health, artificial intelligence, and new financing models. But innovation is only transformative when it's inclusive. In India, digital health initiatives have reached over 100 million women in rural areas, a number larger than population of many countries. Yet despite these advances, women remain largely absent from the teams and companies designing the technologies that affect their lives. Currently, only 15% of health tech companies are founded or co-founded by women, and not because women lack ideas, they don't, definitely they don't, but because they are too often denied access to capital, networks, and opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, we're leaving brilliance on the table. And imagine if digital health tools were designed with rural women in mind, or if AI systems were trained on women's realities, if financing models channeled resources directly to women-led enterprises. That's why initiatives like UNFPA Women Collective are so important. They connect innovators, investors, and advocates to create ecosystems where women-focused solutions can scale, where women are not an afterthought, but the starting point. Excellencies and my friends, women make up for half of humanity. They are caregivers, entrepreneurs, innovators, leaders. To neglect their health is not only unjust, it is self-defeating. India has had 73% reduction in maternal mortality since 2000, which means 1 million more mothers are alive today, nurturing children and building communities. Now imagine if every nation did the same. The collective gains for health equality and global prosperity would be immense. Imagine a world where every girl gets to make choices about her own body, where every woman, wherever she lives, has access to quality healthcare, where innovations are designed by women, for women, and with women, where investment in women's health is not optional, but indispensable. And this is not just a dream, this is well within our reach, but it requires courage, commitment, and action. Now, I am proud to stand with UNFPA, with all of you here at the World Health Summit, to make this vision a reality. Let us close this gap and reimagine global health through women. Thank you.